Here's a piece of old wood I found on the beach to make this birdhouse out of driftwood. There's a bunch of sticks and pieces of bark. So I don't have a tape measure. I don't have a square. I don't have a ruler. That's a cheap jigsaw I just picked up, and that's all I'm going to use to cut this out. There's me using the jigsaw, and this is when I found out, boy, this is super hardwood. Old, hard first growth Douglas fir. So here's the face of it. So that will be the beard down there, and then you see the top peak there. What I do to, so I'll draw the nose on kind of where I want to put the hole for the birds to go in. So that's where the hole will be. This is the bottom. So that's where the bottom of the box will be. And all I do is just line it up with the other board. But this other board, you can see there at the bottom, it's thinner. It's just old and rotten and stuff like that, the outside of it, and lots of decay. But the inside part of the wood's solid is, well, old Douglas fir. There, I just copied the T part. So there's the front, there's the back. Stay there. And this will be, I don't know what it will be. Oh, the roof. Yeah, there's one of the roof peaks. I kind of made them peeked out. Probably just wasting time here. Showing, yep, that's the roof piece. See all the rod in there. And what I'm going to do now is drill the hole. That's a spade bit. You might want to find your local native birds to your area if you're actually going to build a birdhouse for birds to live in. This one's just basically for show. There it is. There's the hole. Tweet, tweet. Yep. So this project here is going to be one of those projects called Jordy, what the F were you thinking? Yeah, so in these boards here, I didn't have a tape measure. I didn't have a square. I just kind of lined them up and cut them. You'll see nothing's square, nothing's even. Just to show myself, I can do it. And let's see how it turns out when it's done. So if I can do it, good chance possibly you're going to do it. All you need is a jigsaw, skill saw, or even a handsaw to cut the wood. So good thing I got lots of glue here for these hot glue guns. Okay, so this is the front piece, is 17 inches long, and it's 5 inches wide. 5.5 inches wide is the thickest part, and I think it would be like they'd call it 1x6, and it's super old, hard, rotten Douglas fir. I think I'm going to save gluing this piece on last, and I don't know how I'm going to do this. I just don't know. Nothing's square. Like these boards, some are thicker this way, some are, yeah. Anyways, I also want to say this birdhouse, I'm not expecting birds to move into it, so it's something that you can hang on the side of your house or wherever in a tree, and it's just for like what's the word, aesthetics. So here's the sides. You can see that they're not square. And so I think I need to put them in there this way, like this. So then there's not much room for birds to live in there. But that's okay. Question to everybody out there. You guys ever used your hot glue gun as a welder? Just pretend it was a welder and you're welding up there like this. Yeah, believe it or not, I once had my welding ticket, CWB all position, so I could go weld on site for like iron working sites and stuff like that. But you can see I was never really good at it. Kind of just looks like, I guess I should say, well, cum snot. Anyways. So I just want to take a quick second before I talk about this birdhouse, driftwood birdhouse. I want to give this video a shout out to a fellow named Denis Nolan. He's got a YouTube channel. He made a birdhouse out of driftwood. It wasn't this 2-inch thick crap. But so I'll leave a link to his channel down below. He's pretty entertaining. I find him funny. And Spike, love the cookies, man. Just need a glass of milk up here. But I'm going to take this apart now and glue these pieces on the inside of this, not the outside. What was I thinking? Okay, so I got it glued on properly, my welding glue. So now I got these roof pieces cut like this. I'm sorry, I'm just eating a creamsicle. You guys like creamsicles in the summertime? I love them. But I'll get these roofs on and then I'll be back. Yep. Oh, there it is. Perfect. The rule of thumb is measure twice, cut once. Looks like I need to start following that rule. Look, it's almost broken right off. Yep, recut. Okay, so it's a good fit this way. Fits in there. But it's not good that way. Who cares? Because this thing can sit on a fence or something. And it's definitely not good. Like, look how far this piece, these two pieces, this one sticks off like that much farther than this. So, anyways, carry on. Wood, hot glue gun welding time. Yep. Woo. Okay. So there it is. Look at the gap down here. My point of this video is you don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have to have crazy tools and this and that. You know what I mean? Go to the beach, find yourself an old piece of wood. Maybe you got an old fence board kicking around your house. I do suggest using like a fence board, like 1x6 or 1x8, not this thick 2x6 stuff. It was a lot more work to do it, but hey, it looks like a birdhouse, doesn't it? Does it not? Does that not look like a friggin' birdhouse? Looks like a birdhouse to me. So it's now the next day, and well, there you go. I built a birdhouse with a jigsaw and a glue gun, okay? That's it. You can put some nails in there if you want. Why I made this video, here's why. Not everybody has a Dremel to carve a face on it, which I'm going to glue a face on it, and it's not going to look that good, but it's going to look like something, okay? The first thing, not everybody has carving tools. The second thing, not everybody has a like a bandsaw or a table saw or something to cut up the birdhouse. Not everybody knows how to read a tape measure. Not everybody has a square. Not everybody knows how to bang a nail in. It's true. Some people don't know how to use hammers. And it's just, we're all grown up different ways. So that's why I made this video. And I guess now I'll get up all the little things and glue on the face and everything. I gotta hide all this glue. I gotta hide this gap. I just got tons of stuff to do. So I carved this today and painted it. And I'm gonna make a video how to make it, well, not look so bright. I'm gonna do a black wash over it. And carved a couple wood spirits too. So here's the bag of stuff I got from the beach. Here's some bark. I got some sticks in there. I don't think I got enough sticks, but now I got to figure out how to make a nose, and I'm not going to use my Dremel. If I got to break this apart with my hands, like, you know, I can break it apart to shape it like a nose. Got a nose. Got a nose. Nobody said I can't use scissors. Ah, boy. So here's the thing. Lots of people out there might be like, this guy's 49 years, well, almost 49 years old, making silly birdhouses out of driftwood. Well, I might agree with you. It is silly. But the thing is, I do what I say I'm going to do. That's the bottom line. I said I'm going to do this video, and I'm doing it. Okay? So he's looking down for when the birds, see I got a little paint on his eyes there, cross-eyed when the birds go in and out, if they ever live in there. And now it's time to do the roof. Okay, so there's that side. I tried to hide up all the glue spots. Like I said, I've done this just with a jigsaw, or a jigsaw and driftwood and wood glue. Okay, carry on. The roof. That's nightmare shit right there. Nightmare shit right there. Oh boy. So the roof's on. Both sides. So there you have it. How to build the birdhouse not even a blind bird would live in. Oh, I'm just glad it's done. Man, I burned through almost all that wood. That pile started up here. There's only that left. So it's done. I said I was going to do it. I did it. It's done. I'll never do it again. The biggest mistake I did was, I'm not going to suggest, well, maybe you can do it, but use thinner boards, 1x6 or 1x8s. Anyways, that's it for this one. It's over. I'm thinking about throwing it out the window, see how strong it is, because all it is glue. Should I drop it out the window? I don't know. Let me think about it. No, I'm not going to drop it out a window. But maybe I should, though. It would be kind of funny to see it smash. But then again, lots of effort went into this, gluing every single piece on. And oh boy, another thing you don't want to do, don't hit your scissors with your glue gun. Later.